Hey guys!
Hey.
Today we talk to a very talented artist
We talked to Moises.
about his art and his journey finding his style.
Let's
Let's
roll
roll
the
the tape! Oh my god!
Hey.
How
Hey, how
are
are you?
you? I'm
Good,
good.
good. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Oh my
Oh
God.
my god, we're happy you're here.
So
Yeah,
excited to finally have Moises in here.
yes, I'm so
I've
happy.
been
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Oh my God. I'm so nervous. Actually, I'm like,
No, you shouldn't. We're just friends hanging out in
yeah.
school.
Juliana showed me your art and it's so good. I love it.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I mean, yeah. I've been working a lot for for have that result. So, you know.
Well, I've known Moises forever now. We went to college together.
Yeah,
We
Oh,
we went
moved
to
to the
college.
same we moved to the same country somehow.
All right,
that's
yeah. And then
awesome.
yeah, about like the same time, like the same quantity of years. Like how long? I've been here like for 4 years now, and it's a road trip. Like it's a roller coaster. Like
No,
not
that's
easy,
crazy.
but I mean it's a new beginning. So
So, as I already know you and your art, would you like to tell the people a little bit about Moiuniverse?
yeah. So well, to everybody who don't know me, who doesn't know me, I'm Moi or Moises. Isn't like my name. Some people tend to get confused about like the pronunciation of my name. Since they think that it's like Moses, but it's like the Spanish version of Moses.
Just add
So,
an E in the middle.
yeah, it's like a Moises, and then the people is like, oh yeah, and they just start saying a lot of pronunciation, but it's like actually Moises. So yeah, my universe started whenever I was just like moving here in this country, and I was like really having a bad situation. So well, I started just like creating a new word to me to auto motivate myself, because it was like me as an immigrant was really hard to how can I say it, like it was really hard to me to express myself since I was like in a weird mood, like work home, changing lifestyle, since in Venezuela was like a really different lifestyle that I was living. So here it was a really shock to me to, you know, to be in a new country and a new everything. So I was like, oh my God, so what should I do? And then I just start like expressing myself somehow because I was like really doesn't having time to myself. I was like just working hard, and then focusing on like all the paperwork, all the adults' lifetime. Like whenever you become an adult, it's like I feel like we are living in a free trial once we are like till like 2019 or like maybe 21, and then after that you will need to pay everything and then start like thinking as an adult. So oh my God, it was so hard to me start living like the adult punch, but it was really nice to me finding this way to express myself and to express what I was feeling that moment in my little universe that is like Moi's universe. And also Moi, like my short name, is like me in French. I didn't know that. I mean, I have a friend
Oh,
and she told me like, oh my God, didn't know like Moi is like me in French. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. So basically my Instagram is basically my universe, and my universe is like Moi universe. So yeah, I start like creating, I write a lot. So I want to start just like, posting all my quotes and all my thoughts under my Instagram accounts. And then in a way I could start showing the people, and then they actually like it, and I start receiving like good messages, and people like I didn't even know that they were following me. They were like, oh my God, I love your art. I mean, you don't know how I feel after you post this. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, actually I was a good support window for other people as well. So realizing that people like this project that was from myself to myself was helping other people as well. It was really nice. And then I started posting everything, and then well, here I am. Just like
Good. That's
doing what I do. Yeah, I mean, through the years it is crazy, you guys. It was like since 2019 I was like just posting, and then people start actually asking me if I do like, you know, illustration, like if I actually work for that. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
because
why not?
the other thing that people don't know is that you're practically an artist and like you write poems, because you do your poems and then you do your art with it.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, of course, you know, I got the degree and everything, and I really love graphic design, but I feel like at this moment of my life, I feel like showing my art and showing my well, what I can do right now, like, is his writing. I mean, I didn't know until I started doing this project, like the Moiuniverse, uh, my universe. I didn't know that I actually can write really good. I was like just trying to see a way, and then I feel like my body was in that pressure, that I was like trying to, you know, explore new things, just like let all the emotions and all the feelings that I was feeling, the shocking emotions that I was living whenever I moved here. I was like, I need to take this out, like, somewhere, somehow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But after that, I just like, okay, so I just started writing one day, and I start with I am enough, because I was like, you know, whenever you just arrive to this country, I'm gonna be really honest here. So all right, so when you move here, it's like it's not really shocking stuff, because it's like some people treat you like, you know, like really really bad.
Right.
So I was like, oh my god, I can actually don't know how to do this. And then they were like, oh my god, you don't, that you're not enough, you do this bad, do this
Mhm.
again. I was like, oh my god, like these jobs that I was doing were really hard to me. So I was like, oh my god, I started believing all the bad stuff that they were saying to me. So I was like, no, I need to start reminding myself who I
Mhm.
am, where I'm from, what I study for, what I love, you know. So I then I start just like doing this, and I start like listening to a lot of podcasts, and then I start reading a lot. And I was like, you know what, I will start just like doing that, like making this stuff real. So I will start just like writing. And then I guess my first post that it was on my Instagram, the first post that I post like as Moiuniverse in general was I am enough, because it was like you need to stop believing all this stuff. And then I was like, no. And then I start posting that and that and that and that. And then I realized like, oh my God, I'm actually good writing. I'm actually good in animation. Like stuff that I just saw in the college that I was like, man, I don't feel like I'm gonna use it in the future, that are helping me a lot right now. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so proud of myself, like where I am right now. So yeah.
That's pretty
Hey.
cool that you get
Yeah.
to mix both things together.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to ask, like, was art always like a serious passion for you, or did you find out like later on, like when you moved here, that it could be
No.
more?
Art, I mean, I'm a very creative person. I mean, I'm always considering myself like, you know, like the black sheep of my life, you know, like the family, like the different, the emo,
Right.
the time. And then, you know, we have all that stuff like, oh my God, my family is so boring and stuff like that, you know.
Quirky
So
and different.
right, yeah. And then I was like, see, I start in art class because I was so like literally, I had so much energy when I was younger. That my dads were like, he needs to do something, and then they used to start putting in art class. They need to put in karate, in sports, and everything. But the one thing that really calms myself and really focused me the most was just drawing. And then I remember when I was in the art class, and then the teachers, I maybe I was like 7 years old, and then they were like, you need to do this technique. And I was like, no, I will not do that. I will do my technique. You know, I was like doing all, I was, you know, like the always rebel artist.
A little
So
sassy.
yeah. So I feel like art is always in me. And then it's like, it's incredible how sometimes I mean, I'm like, oh my God, did I really thought that? Like, because whenever I'm talking with my friends or like talking with everybody else, what if? And then I start imagining a lot of stuff, and then I just create a piece of art to that. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I guess art is like part of my life since I have like sense, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. And do you listen to any kind of music to get inspired
Oh
while
well,
drawing?
right now, well, in the if you ask the Moises from 2019, Lana Del Rey was like,
Yes,
like the
Lana.
one. I love Lana Del Rey. I love Harry Styles, but like I feel like Harry Styles I like the most whenever he was like, in the deep, like when Sign of the Times and all this. I was
First
like
album.
really, yeah,
Yeah.
like the first album, I was like really, really into that. And then I really like whenever I'm about to create a post, or I'm trying to do some creations for my art. I always start doing like, maybe I start with those artists like Lana Del Rey, Harry Styles, or sometimes I just put like, this lo-fi, like
Yeah.
the one that is on
Yeah.
YouTube is always like a live video, and
Oh
I really
yeah.
like, it's the mood. I feel like the music is everything. Like for example, for me, whenever I'm doing like an animation or doing like an illustration, like everything depends of the music that I'm listening to, or like in the moment. Because to me, I'm a very auditive person, like a sensitive person. So it's like, depending of the music that I'm listening to, maybe I can create the colors. I can create like the type of the lines, the backgrounds. Like maybe I can do like a room, like a paradise, like a no, I don't know, like a fairy tale, something like that. So it depends, I guess. The influence of music in art, it's so crazy, like how big it is. And
Yeah.
then, for example, I really love the animation because I can mix all of that, like I can mix the feelings with the audio, with the motion. I can feel like you can actually do more with music and art. So that's really nice. That's why I love animation, because it's like I can connect the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana, but it's like,
I wanted to ask you that because all these cool new bands that I found, I like maybe like 25% have been because of you. You always send me like this weird stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
yeah, I mean, I'm always like, doing weird stuff. I'm always doing weird stuff. Like, I'm always like memes and everything. So I'm like that type of guy. Like, I have like a very curiosity and stuff. So it's like, maybe depends of that, it will be my sense of, like humor, and then my art. Everything is like trying to be like that, because my art tends to be cute, but sometimes has, like that crazy that represents me. So yeah.
A
Have you
little
ever
quirky.
worked on an album cover with your art?
Yes. I
Yes.
mean, right now I'm working on 3, actually.
Ooh.
I was like really, really excited, because I remember that time that this guy just followed me, and he was like just in love with my art, because I was doing like, well, since my name is Universe, but not because like was a universe team on my Instagram, but I really like the universe, like, like the planets, stars, and everything. So his name is Luis. Luis, I guess he named him like his artist name, that's like an unknown boy, unknown. Like whenever you don't know, like I don't know how to pronounce it, like
Yeah.
unknown. Guess it's a
Unknown.
unknown, yeah, unknown boy. So yeah, he just texted me, and he was actually from Venezuela. He was like, "Oh my god, like I'm doing music, I'm just starting." And then I was like, "Oh my god, yes!" I mean, I really love that, and then I really love the animation and everything. So I was just start talking to him about that, and then he told me, "You know what? I really love your style and the style that you're making. So you create my album." And I was like, "That's the first cover, like album cover that I will create like ever. And I was so excited. I said, yes, I guess I did it like for free. Or I don't remember like how much I charged or how much like I was, because I was so excited, because it was something that I really love, like music and art. And I was like, no, you know what? I will help you with that. And then we just created the album, and the album was Cosmic. The name was Cosmic. And oh my god, I guess I have it on here. Let me see if I can find it.
Did you get to listen to the songs first before everyone else,
Oh
or
my god, yeah, I was like listening the whole album before create the cover.
Right.
He just sent me the music and sent me everything, and I was like, yes, I'm like really buying your music first, because like as I told you, music is everything, and I mean that's gonna represent the music and the message that you wanna send through to the songs. So I was really, really excited to create it. And then now, because of that, I will just post it, and then not on my Instagram, like on my Behance. And then a lot of people was texting me about that. And then I do some DJ cover presentations. Like it wasn't like a banner, like a flyer or something. It was just like the main, like character and everything for the cover. And I was like really excited to that.
that's cool.
And right now I'm working on other projects, but I don't know if
Ooh.
Secretive.
oh, yeah. Yeah. I really enjoy it. It was really nice. And
The,
then I do actually like an animation of the first song. It was like the cover album, but animated. Like it was really nice.
Ooh. Would you ever
ooh.
want to do a music video animation?
Oh my god, I love it. I mean, I received the opportunity. Like some people offer me to do that, but I was really working hard on that time, on that moment. But I really want to do something like do you saw this Billie Eilish video? Yeah, well, she have a song that she made like a full video, and it was a full animation, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do this soon. And then this lady from New York, she texted me and she was like asking me that, but I had to say no because of I was really busy. But I was really really sad because I want to really do that.
Right.
It was like it was something that it was a big opportunity, but well, somebody got it first. So yeah.
Are you working on any big projects right now that you want to give us like a little sneak peek or?
Oh, I have two big projects actually right now, but I cannot say that much. But they're really really exciting. One is an animation. That's all I can say, and it's going to be like like 2 or 3 minutes. And the other one is going to be like like these three covers albums, and then yeah, I guess that's the main four projects that I'm working like hard right now. And of course, like working on my social media, like creating new styles and creating um new quotes and poems for myself. So let's see.
Out of everything you do, is animation your favorite?
Yeah, like I used to do a lot of sound, like I used to do a lot of like audio spots, like like these radio. Do you remember that, Juliana? Whenever we do like for audio design, you remember that one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had the
like
opportunity here,
spots.
yeah, like spots. I had the opportunities here to edit two of those, and I really like it. I mean, I feel like animation, of course, is the number one. Illustration is going to be like in the second, and the third, I guess, is going to be the spots, like the radio spots or like podcasting intros and everything, because it's like I guess you can feel, since like I told you, I guess music and then audio can help you imagine a lot of stuff too. So I would say those three are my favorites. But like in graphic design, I don't have like a favorite one, but I would say like an art animation is my favorite one.
Do you have any like artists that like influenced your style?
Oh my god, yes, I have a lot. I mean, of course, I like Studio Ghibli. I mean, I feel like that was a big influence on me. Of course, anime, and this artist that was her name is Fran Meneses, I guess is the name. Yeah, she's from Chile. Oh my god, her style is so amazing. I mean, I was just like practicing, and then she really really inspired me to do actually what I'm doing right now. Like I was watching her videos since forever, and she's like the one that pushed me to start to doing my art as a business, and my art like sharing everything and all this stuff. So I would say her. And I like as well this artist that the name is Hey Lovely Girl. She always like the poems and everything she's writing. She's really really nice with that. And then I like the colors, and actually have some just like over here on my back on my wall. But yeah, I love her. And then yeah, there's a lot. I could be like here all night mentioning
I
you.
feel like I feel like you've been watching Friends since forever too. Because I remember walking to class and you would be like, "Oh, your phone watching."
Yeah, and then and then I really like Israel, that is like a Venezuelan or a Spanish, I guess, a kawaii illustrator. And his style is so good, like it's so cute, and but at the same time it's so expressive. But yeah, I really like kind of like the kawaii stuff, so that's why I was like doing all the new styles and the new sketches from there. I learned a lot from them, definitely.
Did it take a while to find your own specific art style?
Wow, like find your style is like it's hard. It's like
Yeah.
it's not easy, because it's like me as an artist, sometimes it's hard find something like really 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 like something really structured that represents you, because I feel like when you're an artist, I guess you are always changing, like your feelings are not always the same, your emotions, your thoughts, it's not always the same. So having that journey is like really hard. So it's like, I feel like you will have a style for you through the years. But sometimes we will start changing everything because, you know, we are like that. We don't want like the same every day. So I feel like if somebody's listening this and they are trying to get a new style of illustration, I will say just practice, just see references. I mean, to me, a style of illustration is just like a lot of references that you take. Like, for example, oh, I like her eyes. I like his mouth. I like the way that he draw arms. I like the way that he do the hair. So you start like, you know, creating your zombie or your little NFT or little, you know, your little stuff. In a way, you can just create a character that really represent what you like and what you love, and you're actually your personality. So since you have that, and then you can just choose your colors, you can just choose your all the influence that maybe
Your palette and
yeah, all the stuff. So basically, I will say just like research, practice every day, at least 15 minutes. I used to do whenever I was working hard here, I never give up. Like I don't have like a, of course, sometimes I do like a rest, but at least I was taking 15 minutes of the day to do at least a circle, at least something that helping me. Just like, you know, keep practicing, keep the hand on the rag. So I guess that's the best advice for me. Just research, practice, do whatever you want. Start mixing. Don't be afraid of, oh, this look ugly. You know, like it's not ugly or it's not correct or incorrect. It's gonna be, everything is correct, but since you like it, it's going to be the better option for you to start
yeah.
your style.
I feel as an artist, the style is the hardest part of it because it's your style, and
Yeah,
everyone's gonna know it's you from it.
it's really hard. Sometimes whenever I was starting, you know, like whenever you're trying to find your style, sometimes people is like trying to be, especially other artists, trying to be like really picky or really, let's say mean, because I used to have that whenever, so this is a little gossip time. Whenever I was ending the university and I was like working actually as a graphic designer, a lot of people was telling me, because I was in the place that I was working, I was doing more animation. So a lot of people was like, illustration, sorry. So a lot of people was like, oh, so your illustration look like this, or your illustration it's just anime, or oh, you're trying to copy Franner, or oh, you're trying to copy everyone, and because it's like you are trying to look your style. So it's like whenever maybe you put a lot of the stuff together, people is trying to be mean. So I feel like having that and having all that pressure on you, you know, it was kind of hard to get like a lot of stuff when you are beginning. So I will feel like starting is a really nice way. Just to start, don't listen to everybody, and start like doing whatever you want. Just if they said that you copy everyone, you don't copy anybody.
But this at the same time, I feel like at the beginning,
Mhm.
your style is as like it's like a phase that you're going through. It's like
Oh yeah,
emo
of
phase or
course.
like rock star phase.
Yeah, that's why I was telling before that I guess the style is always changing because it's changed with you, changed with your moods, you know. Because I know a lot of coworkers and friends that they had like a dark, you know, like a dark phase, especially in college, you know, like where people is like, everybody's boring. Uh, they were like just doing
Normal people
anime
scare me.
or just like, yeah, like gore stuff, and they were just in the corner and listening to Linkin Park, and they were like, oh, I hate my life, you know. Or do you remember these bands, like Latin band? Their name was Kudai, and then this song
Oh
like
my god.
yeah,
Lana,
I was like,
you need
Was it
to
like an emo band?
it
oh
was
my
a
god,
super
yeah. Let
emo
me look
band. Oh my god,
let me show you a picture.
Okay. Were they
It's
yeah,
scary?
so
Did they have like
it
the
was,
hair and the
it
makeup?
yeah, they were like, you
Yeah.
know,
scary.
people were like in Latin America were like, you know.
Okay.
So, and now I'm seeing them now in the future, and I just remember them as, you know, as the dark group of the college.
They're
I saw
seen.
was like, oh my
They're
God,
really mean.
that was strong. Okay. And then I just saw them, and now they are just doing like, actually, they flip the pancake, like they flop the pancake like really like 180 degrees. And I was like, oh my God, they were doing different stuff that they're doing now. I remember a guy that he was always drawing like My Little Pony, and he was always doing like a dark version of My Little Pony. Do you remember that guy in the university? I don't know. Well, he was always doing like dark ponies and everything. So now he's actually created a new version, like a kawaii stuff. And I was like, oh my God. He went through a process. He just changed. Something happened in his life that made him like change the style or something, because it's like, it's hard. So you're totally
Something moved in here.
right. Something, I was like, okay, good. And then it's like, yeah, but I feel like the style is always changing. I mean, I'm seeing all my drawings through the time, and of course, my drawings of 2019 or 2018 will not the same that I'm doing now. Sometimes you're trying to make more professional, trying to do more, usable design.
Yeah, you gotta think that you're not the same person as you were like, what was it, 3 years ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah, and that's kind of challenging, because sometimes people, um, especially on Instagram or like in this social media world, like they start following you because they like some style that you have. And then, for example, you were changing, then the fans or the haters or the fans who become haters, they start,
no.
"Oh, I don't like her anymore. He changed or she changed, you know. And that happens with everything, with like music, artists, because I guess music, art, and all like that kind of stuff is like you are changing, your emotions change, your experience change. For example, a lot of like artists has like too many different albums that you're like, oh my God. I mean, I like,
Right.
for example,
Yeah, we know about that.
yeah, for example, I like a lot, I listen a lot of like Spanish music, people from Spain. So for example, I saw this C Tangana, he's an Spanish singer, and he has too many different albums, and I was like, oh my God, like every album is actually like a piece of his life. So I will say, like, sometimes illustration and art is kind of like that, you know. Of course, whenever people find something that make them like more famous, make it like
The shade.
the same, and like trying to go in that way because they feel like that's the better way. And then, but sometimes I feel like they kind of forget why they are on the way that they are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because at that point you stop doing it for yourself and it's more for like other people.
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of really grateful that I'm doing just like illustration and animation as a part-time, because I could actually do it as a full-time job. But it's like I don't want to feel the pressure that I'm making this because I need the money. It's
Right.
just because I really enjoy it. And in the position that I am right now, it's like I'm just accepting works that I really enjoy, and I really know that okay, I will give 100% of myself in this project, because it's like sometimes I feel like that's creative people need space, inspiration, time, and then I feel like if you put that under pressure, I guess that's like a bomb of time. Like so,
It takes the
like
joy out of it.
yeah, it's like, for example, some artists like I don't have any name in mind right now, but I know some singers that they start like doing that, and then they have like the breakout, and then you don't know about them anymore. They just have like a point of famous, and they start, everybody love them, and then you don't know, and then oh my God, this artist was like famous in 3 years ago, and you didn't even know what happened to them.
Yeah.
So it's like a good option.
Talking about musicians, I have a very important question. Actually,
This
I'm gonna make
question.
it. I'm gonna make it 2 questions.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm gonna make it
Two.
2 questions.
can I leave? Actually, my mom is calling. So.
Dinner's ready. No, I was gonna say, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song, and what's your favorite Lana Del Rey song?
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, so you're gonna hate me for this because I don't know that much about Taylor Swift. I would say
Everybody
You
says
know what?
that.
I'm tired of this.
oh my God, it's like bye.
It's over.
I already asked, but you never leave me. Okay, so I will say, well, no, I really like the this is, I don't remember the name, but it's like The one that is always in the memes and everything. The from Taylor Swift, like the I'm in my room in the
Oh, that's a
typical.
good
Oh,
one.
you belong with
I
me.
really like that one. Yeah, You Belong With Me. I really like it.
That
And
one's
then
fun.
for Lana Del Rey, I really like Brooklyn Baby. Oh my god, that song is
Oh
like
yes.
I just wanna put it like put the volume on 100 and then just turn out the windows on my car and I'm just like it's so too young. And it's like I can imagine me doing an animation right now of that. Like just me
Do
chilling in the
it.
car. Oh my
You
god.
should.
I need to appoint it because I will forget it. Just give me 1 second.
Write it down.
You need to.
Brooklyn baby. You see, like ideas came like this. So
It's
Just like
funny.
that.
yeah, I really like that one. I really like Shades of Blue.
Yes.
Other one that I love. Oh my god, that song is
Shades
like
of Cool is my favorite song from her
yeah.
ever.
I really love that song. Yeah, Taylor, I will need to work better on that one. um, but yeah,
I'm gonna be on your back. I'm gonna be like,
right. Send me links of the songs.
I will.
Send me a
I
top
will.
10.
I think that's about it. Well, actually, I want to ask, do you use Procreate to do your drawing?
Oh my god, I love Procreate. Like I'm gonna tell this funny story.
Okay.
So whenever I got my iMac, I mean, since I started graphic design, I'm not a very technological person
Mm.
because people sometimes believe that, oh, he's a graphic designer, he knows everything about technology. I didn't. I just got whatever Mac I saw online. I just bought it.
I wanna say something. You got it because of me.
I guess, yeah. I guess yes. I guess it's because I went to your
We got
house and then it was like, oh my god, you want to it was like, yeah, I like it. And then I just got it, but I got like whatever one. And then oh my god, it was so slow. I didn't got like the right one. So all
so
the programs
bad.
downloading on there, oh my god, was a really mess. I was crying because I spent thousands of dollars on that computer, like my savings.
Oh my god.
It didn't work on me. I mean, now I really know what I want and which Mac is better for me now. So I'm saving the money for that one. But in that moment, I was really sad because I just got it and I couldn't use it. So I got an iPad Pro, and then thanks God Procreate appeared because I was like, oh, so I was kind of like listening. Oh my God, did you hear about Procreate? And I was like, what is that? No, yeah, all the illustrators and all the designers are getting like the iPad with Procreate because it's like the new Photoshop. And I was like, oh my God, I can try that. And then I just got it. And oh my God, I love it. It's like my favorite feature. I do most, like, I would say 90% of my stuff I do it on Procreate because it's like so really good. So good, sorry. So it's like, oh my God. I actually do a lot of animations in there. And I guess I'm about to do a course. So keep in mind that I will do it through online. So if you want to be there, I'm
Oh, I
planning.
want to.
That's one of like another projects that I have in mind right now. Working on the 101 Procreate course for my friends and for people who want to learn. So yeah.
That's so cool.
That's really cool. I love
Yeah.
Procreate. It's really fun. And it's like so
Yeah.
simple how everything's on there and like you can
Exactly.
create so
Like,
much.
I really, that's why I really like it because I feel like my notes and the quotes that I really like to write are really like, naturally. I feel like in Procreate I have like a paper and literally a pencil and I just like start writing. My favorite pencil is like the 6B and I guess it's I remember the name. I will just post it soon earlier. But the 6B is the one that I use the most. So if you want to try it on that, it's just like a pencil.
Look, it looks like a crayon.
Yeah, like a
Right.
crayon.
I like it because it's like easy, but at the same time, if you want to do like pro stuff on it, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
a
only
big
thing. Like,
range.
yeah, that's
Mm.
only like regardless, you will need a computer. Like if you're like me as a graphic designer, I will need a computer regardless. Like I cannot 100% do everything on Procreate. Like for example, logos and other stuff. I cannot do it like on there.
Procreate sponsor us because we're doing a whole ad of
Right?
for
I was
them.
about to say this video is sponsored by Procreate.
I wish.
That's what
I
that's what-
wish.
Let's get them. Let's message them.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
DM them right now.
You
Do
will get
it.
a 10% off if you use the universe code, the Moiuniverse code. it's a really playful and then grateful journey that I'm on right now. And then seeing a lot of people is like actually follow me and support my art, and good artists like actually I was like admiring that start following me. I was like, oh wow, I mean, I'm making it. I'm doing something. I don't know what I'm doing good because I have a lot of stuff going on my Instagram, but something is going good, and then I will just keep doing that.
I
just
love
just like
that.
just like being myself, I guess is the way. I'm always changing. I could be like, posting a quote, a poem, or I can just be doing an animation, or I can do like a video vlog, or I can do like, just funny stories, or like, I'm not like just doing something because it was really like, oh my God, this has so many likes. I will still do it now. I really want to do is I want to really do stuff that identifies me, and when I see it and all the people see it, feel good and feel like they can be a better person or a better version of themselves. So that's why um, doing this project and doing my art and feeling like my art is kind of healing for everybody, for like the people that is follow me, and people that when I was really like in anxiety or like really sad, people just text me like, oh my God, thank you for your art, thank you for what you're reading, thank you for what you're writing. I feel like that's a good sign that I need to keep going, and I need to keep doing what I just started like 3 years ago. So yes.
And I think that's what makes you you, and that everyone follows you because of it, because you just post whatever you feel like.
I feel like I need some time to show more my funny sides, because I'm always like trying to show my sentimental sides, but people need to know more about like my curious, my sarcastic Moises. I feel like that will be nice for the people as well, because sometimes people is like, oh, he looks so sweet, and he looks so like kind and everything. I was like, red flag. I will be
You're
like,
a funny guy. You need to do more funny stuff.
yeah. So sometimes I do like posts that try to be funny, but I guess like uh, I'm always go to my little universe, as is my account, whenever I need it. So that's why it's kind of a motivation place. So I follow this illustrator that she's making actually good podcast. If you wanted to check it out, they are interviewing, like, if you like the like illustration, man, you like the art, you like the art journey. She is doing draw. She has a podcast that the name is, yeah, her username is Fabiolita Draws, and she is doing like a podcast that is the name is Draws in Spanish. Is on Spotify, and then she interview a lot of artists and a lot of like Latino community. She actually, I know her because friend. And
Oh,
she interviewed Fran, and I was like, oh my God, I need to hear this. And then I used to start listening all the podcasts, and it was really good. I
oh
mean,
yeah, Yosef Fran follows her.
yeah, they talk about like immigration, like there's this artist, I guess the name is Paloma or something, that she was talking that she's still like having, the immigration process and everything like that. So she was like afraid to do like interviews and everything because she was like in a process. So it's really nice if you want to check on that. I know that you're more into music, but sometimes art, if this is an artsy place, you can just check it out if you like.
You know what? Before I have a question.
Yeah,
What's your favorite album ever?
I really like American Teen album from Khalid. Like that's album when I was in Venezuela. Like I was in the situation that I was, knowing that I was leaving, but I cannot tell everybody. So the last moments with my friends and the first years in the United States, I was just like literally crying in the bathroom, singing all the stuff from Khalid of the American. And then I was like, no. But yeah, I really like that album. And then now I listen to that, I was like, oh my God, poor Moises. He was so innocent and kind with the people. So right now, I guess that one is one of my favorite. The second one, like the one, if you ask him Moises for 2021, is El Mar Querer de Rosalía. It's not like a new album, but I don't know why. I feel like a week ago, just listened all the songs. I was like really vibing all the all the mood,
It's so
and
good.
and
It's
yeah,
timeless. You
and
can listen to whenever.
and then I have to say this one because if I don't say it, I will not name it Moises. Is ultraviolence like from like,
Yes.
oh my god, I really love that. Like you don't know how much I love that one. It's like I could be like ultraviolence out here.
That's her best album.
And then I don't know if this happens to you guys, but sometimes I just woke up like, and I was like, I feel like ultraviolence today. Like
Yes.
Yes.
there's
That's
Yes.
me
no
every
other
day.
mood.
I'm just like,
Like there's
good.
no other mood. Like I will have today.
Yeah.
And then I just go in my car like the Lana's photo, I was like,
She's like da 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 da.
but yeah, I love ultraviolence. And then I just found this new artist. The name is, well, it's not new, but it's new to me, Omar Apollo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like him a lot. I was like, oh, so he is doing kind of good music. I found it because he was featuring a song with this Spanish singer C Tangana. So I was like, oh wow. And then I just started listening to his music. Oh, okay, good. Oh my god!
I,
And Juliana, you make me get attached with Greta Van Fleet. Oh my god! I'm like,
Greta Van
oh
Fleet?
my god. Yeah, with Greta Van Fleet, I was like, Juliana, and you know, she's always like, listen to this song. And then I was like, oh, yeah, what's the worst could happen? I'm listening to the same song like 2 weeks. I was like singing everything.
the same thing happened with the vendor. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh my God. It was like,
I love sharing music. I would just be like, no, talk to you for 2 weeks,
yeah.
and then be like, okay, listen to this.
Yeah. And then you can just like disappear for like a month and then just like, Moises, I found this new band. Just you listen and I was like, okay. And then I started just like vibing with the music and then creating like, but that's good because, you know, new music, new illustrations, new art. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, since it's the last of the video, I'm really thankful that I'm here. Julian, I love you. And now I love you as well. And I don't know. It's a lot going through in my life right now. I'm working on, like I told you. And I feel so honored that you are actually interviewing a lot of cool people. And I feel like really, really proud to be part of this crew. So I see a really nice future in you guys. Like, I really see, yeah, I really see a lot of things going, like a good things coming for you guys. And
Same
then
for
even
you.
yeah, I have that feeling, and you know, I believe like a lot in myself, and I know that this is going to be good, and this is going to be for better. So nice to meet you all. Not Juliana, but you. So
So
it's
it
like,
wasn't nice to meet you, me.
oh my god, you were like, nice to meet, and not Juliana. Yeah, no,
Hmm.
it was nice to meet you, Lana, today.
It was nice
And
to
then,
meet
like,
you.
yeah, so it's like I really love it. I really like the way that you're doing something. It's like I will say this advice for you. It's not an advice. It's like a quote that I just like found. That is like you are doing what you love, and when you do what you love, it's going to be a really really good sign of success. So
Oh, I'm gonna
like
cry.
That
no,
us cried.
if you want to cry, yeah, just take it out. Just take it out.
No, I feel
No,
the
but
same
yeah, I
way
mean,
about
believe in
you.
yourself. I've been going through hard stuff. A lot of people wasn't believing in me at the first time. A lot of people, especially in Venezuela, I remember that they were saying that I wasn't talented. I wasn't just like doing whatever I want. That I will have like a good career in design, and I proved that when you love something and you work for that, you are doing this. And a lot of people nowadays are texting me back and they say me, "Oh my God, you're doing an amazing job." And I was like, "You were saying 2 years ago that I was the worst." So
You see how they flip?
yeah, and then
Because
it's like,
they get jealous that you're doing what you want to do and you're like succeeding with it.
yeah, remember when you hate something, is because you need to work on something that you're hating for, you know.
Mhm.
So and then I feel like you are doing an excellent job. You all doing an excellent job.
Mm.
Yeah. So let's see what
That
happens in the future.
Yeah, I wanted to say the same thing about you because I feel I've always thought that you were gonna go places from day one that I met you.
Mhm.
Because you were always doing your little drawings. And
Yeah,
like,
I was like, I don't know. I like this TikTok. I mean, I love TikTok. I love this audio. I guess it's in Spanish. I don't feel like there's an English translation to that. But it's this audio like, it's like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing, but I look good doing it, you know? So I guess I was in that moment whenever I started university. Now, of course, I know what I want to come. I want what I want to become. But I will give you another, like, you know, as an old guy, I mean, I have the same age that you, but, you know, sometimes you feel old.
we're older than Lennon, so
Yeah. So work, like, work hard on your presence, like, focus on your presence, because this is gonna take you what you're gonna be. But don't forget where you was, because where you was are the because of why are you doing the present, you know? So do that, focus on that. Like, remember all since a few interviews that you made, like whenever you are, because I know that you're gonna be really, really far away. Remember why you start, why are you interviewing all of this, and then focusing on what are you gonna do in the future, but don't forgetting the past, but really working hard in the present. So, I love you guys. Yeah,
oh, thank you for letting us ask questions to
yeah. I
you.
guess that was kind of confusing, but I feel like if the people gonna get it, gonna get it. You know, if the
If you know,
message for you, you will get it.
if you know, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you
You
don't.
know,
Yeah,
Well,
this was
thank you
really
yeah,
for
fun.
yeah.
yeah.
I really like it. We can do it. We can do it another time, but you know, like not as an interview. We can just you can FaceTime me to see what I'm
Yes.
doing.
I do all the time.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was so much fun.
No, yeah, thank you guys for inviting me. I was really excited. I was telling Juliana how excited I was that you guys were interviewing me. I was like, oh my god, I never been this this attention. I never received this attention before. How can I look like? Oh my god, production, please. but but yeah,
So
I mean, I
you've
really
done good.
enjoyed the experience. Yeah. Thank you guys. Just like keep working hard, keep doing what you want and what
You
you love.
too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
Let's say
All right.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.